Hello, my name is Anton Eamon. I'm going to the University of Advanced Technology, and I'm going to be majoring in video game art animation. For my SIP project, I'm going to be making a 3D model of a 2001 V6 Camaro engine, because I wanted to do something that was easy. So, starting off, we got the technical fields, which is the mechanics or engineers, 3D modelers, as well as programmers. The mechanics are pretty self-explanatory on explaining how the engine works. The 3D modelers is there to make everything look pretty, and the programmers is basically to design the mechanical workings of the software to make sure that everything's running smoothly. For background information, that is a fun one. So what I decided to do was drive 2.5 hours, which should have been only an hour-long drive, stopping 8 times because my engine decided to overheat about every 30 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes, which is a lot of stopping. So so the next day what happened was I was driving the vehicle just a short distance. Engine started making a knocking noise. Immediately put it in park, and I needed to get the engine block basically repaired and replaced entirely. What could have been a $100 job, which was just replacing the radiator, turned into a $3,000 job, which was replacing a lot more than just the radiator. And for the breakdown, basically it would be physically breaking down an engine, or rather mentally breaking down the engine by trying to figure out what the serpentine belt is, how the gears work with everything, trying to figure out pistons, timings, and all of that fun jazz. Definitely will take a lot of time to learn how my 2001 Camaro engine will work. Thankfully, I have a physical version, though unthankfully, I don't really know how to take it apart and put it back together all the way. I can also use owner's manuals as well as repair manuals. Owner's manuals come with the vehicle, while repair manuals would be something that would need to be purchased offhand. Thankfully, the vehicle came with the repair manual at the time of sale, so that was awesome deal. I can also do research on how the engine works just in general online, which is pretty easy because there's a million bits of information out there. And next we have the innovation claim. So basically, I want people to understand what their vehicle is doing, so that way they don't get ripped off. And while they may not know the entire cost of how much, let's say, an engine head would cost or a head gasket, they would at least still have an idea on what that part is, because just a lot of people don't know what their vehicle is doing, and I want to at least shine some light on that. And I'm doing this all by myself, because why the flux not? We got me doing 3D modeling, which I already know how to do pretty well. I mainly work with props or inanimate objects. As for being a mechanic, I kind of know what's going on within the engine. Just by doing this research on the SIP project, as well as past experiences from repairing my other vehicle, and as well as I'm also somewhat of I won't say decent, but I know what a program looks like, and I know what programming language is. I will be doing most of this project within 3ds Max, as well as doing everything in Unity. So that's going to be a real fun time for me. My target market is basically anyone who has a car, wants to work on cars, wants to know what a car does, just so that way they know exactly what's going on with their vehicle, and hopefully shine some light on what's going on, because everyone needs to know what's going on. For prior art, I have 2 main links that I'm working with. We got 3D Horse and 3D Knowledge. 3D Horse is basically explaining or showing all the parts, but it doesn't really go in depth on what they are. And the 3D Knowledge is explaining all the parts, but with only like 5 or 6 options. 3D Horse also has their markup price for $189, almost $200 for their program of a V6 engine. So I definitely want to do something like that in my end, but definitely we'll need to get there first. And as of right now, this is what the mockup I have is. Got the title at the top, 3D Engine Explainer. Got the vehicle and the engine type at the top left. At the right, we have causes and solutions, which is person or the user types in what is happening with their vehicle, and the solution is, what are the possible solutions. We also got nodes in the middle on the engine, color coded, because who doesn't like colors? And that will hopefully also help differentiate what the parts are, where they go to, and shows where the disconnect is. And in conclusion, this project will help people, or at least allow people to understand their car on a whole new level, to be able to explore the engine without actually having to physically take it apart, which is something that would be super helpful for mechanics, for me as a car owner, as well as a million other people. So with that, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.